What do you see when you look at your pet cat? I'm sure you don't think about their ancestors or their history. You also probably don't look at your cat and think of them as a godlike spiritual creature. However, the ancestors of your cat used to be practically worshipped thousands of years ago in ancient Egypt. Your typical domesticated house cat was seen as a divine creature in Egypt. Today I'm going to explain the importance of cats in ancient Egypt, the role of cats in their spiritual life and religion, and also the mummification of cats. Cats played a huge role in ancient Egyptian life. Cats were first domesticated thousands of years ago when humans started to become less nomadic and they started to settle down more. Cats were used to protect their homes from different kinds of pests like rats, mice, squirrels, and even venomous snakes. According to nationalgeographic.com, last accessed September 22nd, 2021, Egyptians believed cats were magical creatures capable of bringing good luck to the home of those who housed them. The Egyptians also built countless statues of cats, and they made a lot of jewelry that depicted cats. Wealthy families would even dress their cats in different kinds of expensive jewelry to honor them. The Egyptians viewed cats as very close companions, and they would even name their children after their cats. They believed that having pet cats would bring good luck to the home and ward off anything dangerous. The Egyptians admired cats because of their hunting skills and their ability to see at night. They also noticed how cats love to bask in the sun. And because of their love for basking in the sun, the Egyptians started to associate them with their sun goddess Bastet. It was because of their deep admiration for the cat's many skills and the cat's fondness of sleeping in the sun that they started to incorporate cats into their spiritual life and religion. Cats were seen as godlike, and Egyptians believed that cats had many of the same features as their deities. The Egyptian sun goddess Bastet was worshipped in the form of a cat. Bastet was believed to be both nurturing and dangerous. This belief stems from how the heat can be very inviting and welcoming, or the sun can be very welcoming, but it can also be very dangerous when you're exposed to the heat of the sun for prolonged periods of time. This is how the sun goddess Bastet would have been depicted in statue form. This is a more early example where she has the body of a woman and the face of a cat, and then later on she was depicted more just as a full cat. Because cats were viewed as the embodiment of the goddess Bastet, it was very illegal to harm or kill cats. According to HowStuffWorks.com, last accessed September 22nd, 2021, the penalty for killing a cat, even by accident, was death. When cats died, their owners, for some reason, would shave their eyebrows off to mourn their cats and to also celebrate them passing on into the afterlife. The Egyptians believed that cats would play a very big role in the afterlife because of their divine connection to the sun goddess Bastet. Cat owners were often buried with their cats because they believed that being buried with your cat would allow you to pass on into the afterlife with your cat and be with them in the afterlife. The belief that cats would follow their owners into the afterlife led to the mummification of cats. The ancient Egyptians would mummify cats just like they would humans. According to Carnegie and HM.com, last accessed September 22nd, 2021, people dedicated mummified cats at the sanctuary of the sun goddess Bastet as offerings. Even though humans wanted to be buried with their cats most of the time, sometimes cats had their own tombs, and people would decorate them with different treasures and jewelry to honor them. There was such a high demand for people wanting to be buried with cats that people would breed cats specifically for the purpose of killing them, just to put them in a tomb with a person. The demand was so high for cats that there was a whole economy based around just the mummification of cats. There were many farms that raised hundreds of cats for this purpose, and scientists have discovered that after doing a lot of x-rays on cat mummies, that most of the cats that were mummified were less than 5 months old. This is an example of what a mummified cat would look like. Even though cats were treated with kindness and respect most of the time in ancient Egypt, sometimes very young cats would be sacrificed. The Egyptians did this because they believed they could offer the essence of Bastet back up to her. All in all, the Egyptians saw cats as very divine creatures. They played a huge role in their lives, from protecting their houses from bad energy, from pests, and from venomous snakes. They played a huge role in their spiritual life and in their religion, and they were even mummified so that people could be buried with cats and pass on into the afterlife with them. So the next time you're spending time with your cat, just know that in another life, thousands of years ago, they would have been seen as a divine, godlike creature.